Okay, guys, so sometimes there's a time for war, and sometimes there is a time to reflect. I've been asset ripping and finding as well, and mostly finding, but I don't even know if this is something I should be doing, but I love these meshes, bro. And right now, um, all of this shit I'm gonna go get, bro. Like all of this, okay? Every single last one of them. This is to all my fans who use Blender just to simply asset rip. Nothing too serious. Ignore all this. This was like the previous row, okay, last week ago, but I messed that shit up and I have to repeat all over again. See, the thing is, all right, I could have ended it there. I just want y'all to see this real quick. Let me just get rid of this shit. I don't want y'all to see that. So here were all of the finished Blender collections I had, and right now I just want y'all to see all the meshes that used to be in here. So guns and vehicles, weapons and no weapons and monsters. It's gotta be it. So I exported it as FBX, thinking that, okay, FBX is a file format that can save the geometry of meshes and hold multiple, asset files, unlike, OBJ, right? Although OBJ can also do the same if you give it the right settings, but FBX, naturally just saves, you know, uh, asset files a lot more and is just way more fucking helpful for saving huge amounts of piles of assets, meshes, and models that, like guns, vehicles, for example. Maybe you want to upload that shit on like Sketchfab. I don't fucking care, bro, okay? Why is this thing taking so long? But, that's what I did, and I didn't realize there was a fatal flaw and error in my ways, something that I forgot to add in the settings. But like, to be honest, I'm not sure if I should blame myself or if I should blame AI for not telling me this earlier, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna blame myself because I wasn't careful. Dang, that's actually small as fuck, bro. Holy shit. But okay, from what you can see here, I have a pile of meshes I need y'all to see. So this is the aftermath and depression of getting a lot of cool meshes, but all of the sudden, listen, ignore these parts. This isn't a problem. These are called bones or skeletons. This is what you need to like make a rig and stuff and like animate them, like all their individual pieces. This isn't the problem. No, I don't care about this, okay? I can fucking like rig this myself and all that shit. I don't give a dang, all right? The problem is the textures. Why are they pink, bro? Except for Joker. Somehow, out of all of this, somehow Joker is literally the only one alive, despite being transparent, bro. Listen, maybe this guy was just hyper aware in the viewport display, but maybe it was just the lore, okay? Maybe it was just the way this character's written. Like he's hyper aware, bro, of like the fact that he's a fictional character. So maybe that's what saved them, okay? Like, bro, out of all the meshes, Joker is literally the only one with all of his textures on, okay? I don't know why. Like, he's doing the T-pose of dominance while at it too. But yeah, all of these cool meshes I had, they're gone, bro. Okay? Technically gone because they don't have the textures anymore. Like, take a look at all of this shit, fam. Look at all the cool shit I could have had. Like this Dragunov SVD, this M4A1 special with like this cool little bandage and stuff. This cool scope I could have had right here. Excuse me. Or this flamethrower as well. Or these night visions from Troop Life Season 4 on Roblox, which I was able to find on Hack 3D Models. Hack 3D Models are you? On Pack 3D Models are you? Night vision. Like you see this one? And then if you go back to my screenshots, I had to delete a lot from here because it was getting in the way. But if you take a look, it's right there, bro. That's the same one. That is the same one on Roblox. Listen, I just know this sort of stuff, okay? And I see them. I see things that most people wouldn't uh, like even think about, all right? But yeah, so Marine Mike uses Pack 3D models RU just like all the legends on, Roblox, Wolfpaug and all that stuff. Like the old OGs of Roblox, alright? They use Pack 3D models RU. Like any other website out there, like CG Trader, Sketchfab, hey, no disrespect, but let me tell you, bro, all of that shit does not compare to Pack 3D models. Everything here is for free and of high quality. Escape Free 3D, that's a scam website, bro. CADNAV, sure, okay. It's a little bit there, but not as good. The best places to get 3D meshes from all time are modding communities. CSGO 1.6 mods, Left 4 Dead 2 mods like alliedmods.com. Is Stalker modding communities, bro. As long as you have the tools to asset rip like the meshes they use. Listen, let me just list a few names. GTAall.com, GTA Inside, GameModding.com. Shit, what was the other one as well? Um, Man, I forgot the other one. Shit. But then we also have like Pack 3D models. Like I'm telling you here. Is Stalker Clan RU. We also have ModDB as well. My Stalker out there. Stalker stuff. They have good meshes there too. Modding stuff. And we also have like cool models like GTA Gaming Archive, good place to find meshes from, and last but not least, I think it's gotta be is CADNAV, okay? There's a lot of meshes websites out there like for assets, but this is the good shit right here. Now, why am I telling you this? Because those are like one of the websites I went to just to get these models from, okay? But majority of them came from GTA All, so modding community websites. Basically, it's just modding communities, people who just grab games and then they just export, like asset rip the meshes from there. I don't know how they do it. They're fucking wizards, bro, okay? And then we also have deviant art as well. And yes, I did say that. I forgot to mention that part. Deviant art. Deviant art, bro. I don't care what any sucker says. I regret not having to go to this website earlier in my years, bro. Okay? I regret not knowing the full extent and just beauty of this website because I'm telling you, if you go to DeviantArt and you search up assets, like 3D models, guns, you'll find some of that Senolara stuff, that XPS asset rip. Bro, that shit goes fire, okay? That shit goes fucking fire. DeviantArt is one of the places where you should go if you want free meshes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Like, bro, take a look at this shit. Sometimes on Sketchfab, there are some good stuff, but not as much as like modding community type good. Okay, like take a look at this. What's it called again? MM1 Hawk. Grenade launcher deviant art. And yes, I am talking about the deviant art. Take a look at this shit, bro. Like, bro, I'm saving this, by the way. I forgot to save that. XPS Xenolara asset rips. Bro, I'm telling you, any asset rip out there on DeviantArt, it's almost always going to be good as fuck, bro, okay? Like, look at this shit, man. Bro, take a look at this minigun. No, no, wait, this one. Fuck. These pictures are low quality as shit, man. Okay, here. Look at that. Golden right there. Have you ever seen a minigun that looks like that? The moment I discovered this person right here, my guy, I realized deviant art is it, bro. Like, this guy is goated, bro. This guy is a G, okay? He knows some good weapon taste. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but you have some good taste, sir. This is some good shit, alright? Take a look at this one too. KAC chainsaw. Fuck, let's search that up. KAC chainsaw, bro. That is a real life weapon. That is a real life weapon, bro. Okay? That is a real life weapon, my guy. And here it is. Right there. Okay? In high quality models. Alright? This is a good looking model right here. And this is from Call of Duty, I think. Again, bro, listen, I'm telling you, just go to these websites and you'll find high quality shit, okay? Like, bro, look at this. You see a minigun like this on Sketchfab for free? Look at that. That is legitimately the Predator All Painless minigun in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, bro. Like, look at that shit. No, take a look at that. That's a that's a minigun with a grenade launcher and a M60 underhandle combined, bro. With a drum mag. How crazy is that shit, bro? And it doesn't look like garbage. It doesn't look like most Roblox meshes, alright? Or like textured. It doesn't look like Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5 models, bro. It doesn't look like Lego, alright? It doesn't look plastic. It looks like a real fucking weapon, alright? Look at this. No, I know for a fact that the guys who made this minigun photo batched that. Basically, they just took a screenshot of a real minigun, like certain specific parts. They like grabbed the texture from that, you know, like certain parts, and they applied it on here. Or maybe they just drew the thing because they're OGs, bro. They're just fucking goated, my guy. Like, seriously, this one right here, this Gao 17, this one is from like this is from Resident Evil, bro. Trust me, I know. This minigun, bro, I dare you. Search this right here. That is from Left 4 Dead 2. That minigun is from Left 4 Dead 2, bro. I know these meshes. Saka, I didn't even realize the one on the right over here or on the left, that one was from Call of Duty. These two. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, these these types of shit is amazing, bro, okay? Ever since I figured out there was gold here in DeviantArt, I didn't care about the image it had anymore. So what if there's like fucking 500 different artistic representations of furry fart fetish and all of that big gassy bullshit shenanigans that's like drawn all over on DeviantArt and all of the disgusting shit we know about it. There's this right here. There's this. There is asset ripping. There is some model like cool shit in here, bro. And that's not the only thing. This isn't just a picture as well. I downloaded these meshes as well. You can download this. This is a real model you can get for free. And this was from Call of Duty Black Ops as well. I recognize that grenade launcher right there. And I never even played the game. I just saw I just saw it from one scene as well, bro. Listen, man. Whatever people tell you, don't, bro. Like, just stay on the asset model gun section on DeviantArt. Not like the concept arts or like, drawing. No, asset ripping. 3D, bro. Just stick to there on that side of DeviantArt and you will find gold, bro. Like, take a look at this. This was published on 2015, my guy. 20 fucking 15, bro. 2015. But anyways, that's why I'm telling y'all this, because just take a look at what happened afterwards. That entire rant is eventually correlated to this part right here of the video. Um, Now I told y'all before exporting, I forgot a critical part, right? I never even heard about this, but this is something that I was, a little irritated by, but we're here now, bro. So like I gotta repeat all over again. But the thing is, this is a lesson learned for me, all right? I learned from my mistake and I'm glad either way because when I first re-imported this mesh I have right here, oh my goodness. The second I saw that the textures were just demolished, like permanently deleted in the recycle bin, like 16 fucking gigabytes of like assets I had downloaded and also asset ripped from, it just disappointed the fuck out of me, bro. Like I I didn't feel angry. I just felt disappointed. Like at first I was shocked, bro. I didn't even see the lesson first, but then I saw it. I saw it right there. There it was. It was my mistake. I forced myself to learn this, bro. But like as of right now speaking, it would all eventually led up to this moment right here. Where I would eventually have to study the file formats and which one actually saves both the textures so that in case you delete the source file where the texture is in, it won't delete the textures, alright? So how do you do it? Okay, how do you save the textures and the geometry using the FBX file format? And again, not really. You can also do GLB. That also works because GLB does it both ways, okay? You don't have to do some shenanigans. But if you really want to do FBX, that's fine. All you have to do is go to File, Export, FBX, okay? Ignore this stuff. But hover over to the right side on path mode. Do copy, okay? Path mode is copy. You can read it right here. Copy the file to the destination path or subdirectory, and then click this thing right here, embed textures. Embed textures in FBX binary file, only for the copy path mode. That right there was the very first mistake that ultimately led me to my demise, alright? That was like that was a huge mistake on my end, bro. Because now I have to repeat all that shit all over again. But I'm not mad, bro. I'm not. I'm just hiding it inside behind the screen, okay? You can just hear it from my voice, alright? And not only that, but at the same time, okay? At the same time, at least I learned a lesson, okay? I learned something through my mistake and pain, okay? So these are words of knowledge and wisdom you better keep, boy, alright? Because this shit might happen to you as well. As well, okay? It's a good thing it's just me, though, alright? It's a good thing it's just me and not you, okay? All of this shit, bro. And only Joker lives. Only Joker managed to live this. I don't know how, bro. I don't know how. Only Joker managed to exist, my guy. Batman is dead, bro. Batman is fucking dead. Even Man-Bat is dead from Arkham Knights, bro. Only Joker lives. And I don't know why. Like, bro, even the one Gigant mesh I had is gone, my guy. It's fucking gone, bro. Listen, bro. Just, just, these are just words of knowledge, not wisdom, okay? But make sure to always remember that part, okay? Embed textures, path mode set to copy, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna end up like this. So, if you're gonna be asset ripping and you're finally done putting it all in there, and then you wanna export the textures to a usable file format, please, I'm asking you not to do the same mistakes again, bro, because it's gonna be painful, all right? Choose copy path, okay? Path mode copy, embed textures, and you're good. You're okay now. Just make sure not to delete the FBX file texture, okay? Because right now, bro, right now there's even more. There's even more. You remember that one 3 hour long video I spent making just importing meshes I really loved? You know, oh man, you know all those, yeah. Let me show you. No. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me show you. Oh, let me show you, bro. Let me show you. No. Electronic and bones assets. Let's see this one. It's all gone too. Uh, oh my, oh boy, oh my gosh, bro. All that time. Oh my gosh, all that time, bro. Hey, hey man, hey man, just don't overreact when this happens. Just suck it up, okay? Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh. When this happens, just suck it up, okay? Just hold on, alright? Just suck it up, okay? When this stuff happens, just just let it be, okay? It's not that big of a problem anyways, right? It's not that big of a problem, okay? It's just a small little mundane thing. Nothing bad at all, okay? The thing is, I have an insane and great capacity for memory when it comes to when it comes to remembering meshes that I really like. And I still remember where all 100 of these meshes came from. I got it from Gamer Lab. I still remember the website even after those many weeks. And let me tell you, ever since I realized this huge mistake, you see all of these materials, I have to fill all of that up, right? But what if I didn't? I asked Gemini to write me a code for Blender, whatever version, to fill up the, asset materials page using a clever little script. Basically, I just asked it if it can make a script on the scripting section to fulfill, any required materials uh, for the mesh. And I needed it to determine whether it was the correct material as well. So it would basically base it off the, base color or the material. It would first have to search up the folder or file where the textures were inside of. And using the names like base color right here. This is a texture name. It'll basically just sift through and continue to search until it finds the correct, texture name and apply it for me so that I don't have to do it manually all over again, thus decreasing this time, the time I have to continue and apply all this shit to. Yeah. And so all I have to do now is just manually put in the texture directory dir and just start the texture, and that's it. A texturing process. Excuse me. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the full script just in case, just in case, just in case. It's a pretty hefty long script, that's one thing for sure. Okay. So this is for 4.2.21. Of course, it's a little different for each version, but yeah. Anyways, I'll be spending some time off from YouTube again because of this. And yeah, however, it will not take as long because this time I have a nice little tool to be able to place all the textures in. It's just, I'm just, I'm just, I don't understand why I never thought of this before, man. Because of all the time I have, I just never foresaw this, really. I thought I had it all, but no. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna take a long ass fucking time, bro, but hey, it's passion that's driving me. I love these meshes. I will be using them regardless, and most importantly, above all, they're really good looking too. These are some things that make me so much more different from every other Roblox developer out there. Because I don't make my own meshes. Although, I kind of do, to be honest. But with the set of tools I have that were already made by another person, just combine them to make something unique. And I don't have any problems with that. I'll also probably be sculpting something one day. Like on ZBrush, I'll just have to get a crack version of it though, and then also, just try to get a crack version of that Studio or iClone to make like some cool little textures and stuff. Or maybe we just use paint.net instead? I think so. But anyways, yeah. This was it, guys. That's the tutorial and my current video for now. And just please remember, learn the Feng Shui ways, okay? Because this is something I clearly forgot. Sometimes it doesn't also work for older versions, like this right here. Oh wait, no, import. No, export FBX. Oh yeah, there it is. Just make sure to remember to enable path mode is copy and embed textures. Oh boy, I should have really made sure to make sure of that part. But so lesson learned, guys. It's the failures along the way in life that we get to learn and not repeat mistakes again. Because how many times you win? If you keep winning, you'll never learn from your mistakes because you'll never see them. You'll never see mistakes if you keep winning, okay? That's the beauty of failure. Ah, yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll just showcase that and I'll just continue to place all these things again. So that's it for now, gentlemen. Remember, failure isn't true losing. Failure isn't losing, okay? Or I shouldn't say failure. I think I should say mistakes. Mistakes aren't failures or losing. It's a lesson. If you don't do mistakes, you're still human, but you will not see winning, okay? You won't see the mistakes. You won't see the small little minor flaws that you could have done to really make your life more easier. And obviously, I made a mistake, and now it led me to studying more about file formats and how to be able to save them along with the textures even after I got the source file removed. And also, it got me to study on how to work smart by asking AI to make a script for me to apply the textures, you know, simultaneously without me having to do it one by one. As you saw from the script I showed you, by determining the material name, and if the material name is wrong, the base color texture name, or base color. So yeah, mistakes aren't losing or failures. They're just painful lessons. That's all. But in the end, it's what gets you to victory because it makes you fix your flaws, pushes you to new limits. Most importantly, well, it gives you knowledge to give to others and to keep for yourself and to never repeat again.